What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. Nova in Avengers Endgame. We've been dancing around it for a while. We know he may be getting a solo movie in this next phase post-Infinity Saga, and there's a chance he's going to end up in Avengers Endgame. I'm going to break down what this latest leak says, how it works in conjunction with what we've heard before, why they've already set it up based on what we know from the comics. But first, if you could, grab the subscribe button. We're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel-related stuff, including tickets to go see Avengers Endgame once they go on sale in a couple of weeks. All you have to do, hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, then leave a like and a comment on the video, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. I'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So starting with the normal spoiler for Avengers Endgame, if this ends up being correct and or you want to see the movie completely fresh to the ideas that the Russos and Marvel Studios have in store for you, then please back out now. That being said, also, toy leaks, especially Lego leaks, as we're going to examine today, have been proven to be photoshopped in the past, so keep that in mind as this is still unverified, but we have what seems to be a leaked Lego figure for Nova. Now, as I've said, these have been faked in the past, but the detail is absolutely impeccable. 1134 Nova, you can see his full get up there, and when you scroll to the bottom, starting with 1131, that's Stan Lee all the way to the left. Then you have Thor, 1132, 1133 Korg, and 1134 Nova. Now this begs the question, is this an Avengers Endgame set, some other Marvel supplemental set, or perhaps this is just the end of a Marvel hero cataloging for Lego? As you can see, one of the boxes there on the left has been clearly cut off. What we can say is that that's the most recent version of Thor, as he has Stormbringer. That would be Korg from Ragnarok the year before, and that version of Stan Lee, when compared to all of the other Lego Stan Lees that exist from the Marvel cameos before, is completely different. Now, I tried to reference the cross numbers and the photos and was unsuccessful in finding anything, but the truth is that the groundwork has already been laid for Nova to enter the MCU, and rumors have been lightly verified that we'll probably be seeing a Nova solo film sometime in the near future. The exact quote from Kevin Feige being, "Nova has immediate potential for a solo film in the MCU." One of the origin stories is that Richard Rider is granted the power of the Nova Corps by a dying Roman Day, as he's the last surviving member of the Nova Corps' destruction, which we all know already took place given Infinity War with the decimation of Xandar. Now, what I think is really cool is that we didn't know why we weren't going to see Xandar's destruction in Infinity War, but maybe that's because they were holding on to that the entire time. In the beginning of that Nova solo movie, we'll finally get to find out what happened during Thanos' attack, and it'll be a super cool Easter egg and tie-in into the MCU. But for the time being, if Nova's to make his debut in Avengers Endgame, it'll probably come at the hands of a relationship between him and Captain Marvel, someone who had fought on both sides of the Kree War and has been traveling space for the better part of the last decade trying to defeat the Kree, would surely know something of Nova Corps' resistance to the Kree, something of their battle with them that was mentioned during Guardians of the Galaxy, and should she need help of any kind, especially in space, perhaps it's that relationship that brings him to the forefront, so we get some sort of debut tying him in to the next phase. Guys, let me know what you think specifically about Nova making his debut in Avengers Endgame. I know there's a lot of ancillary characters we'd love to see show up for a cameo or two, but only a couple that really make sense as far as the new characters that could come in, and considering they've already set up the comic precedent for him to show up, I think it would make sense, and I think Captain Marvel would probably call a friend or two when the stakes of the universe are at hand. Let me know in the comments, and quickly let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Alright, we're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, one at the 300 and one at the 400,000 subscriber mark. We're also giving away tickets to go see Avengers Endgame in IMAX once they go on sale in a couple weeks. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on the video, because the more videos you leave a like and a comment on, the better chance you have of winning. Also, check back tomorrow. We'll be doing a full breakdown on the Empire magazine release, all the interviews, and surely all of the things that the cast just couldn't help but reveal to us. Thanks for checking out the channel. My name is Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.